Okay, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for being here today and taking the time out of your days to be here with us all. And this is just a very special mission that we're on. And when I say that, I don't say that in a way lightly whatsoever. How big this thing is
Hey
getting,
Ryan,
I said mute all. What's up? I said,
my nephew is trying to.
I'm sorry. I like to start these things off, Anthony. We'll get to that in a second, please. Hold it for a second. Let me start this off synchronized up, please, okay? So intention, we start these calls off with intention always is the most important thing. And you guys, thank you so much for being here. It helps so many people's lives. Let me admit all these people into the room. So many people are trying to come in here. You guys, today we've had, I'll get to you, Anthony. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all here. 1 second, please. Let me expand this so I can see you all. There you go. Perfect. See your pretty faces. Wonderful. Anthony, can this wait here? You okay with that? I can't hear you. We're just going to go ahead and wait for a second. Wait a second. Anthony, I'm going to maybe he has something important for us to say. I'm not like to cut people off, but I do like to start these things off properly with an intention. And I also like to start this off with frequency. Anthony, is there something you wanted to say before all this? And I don't hear you at all.
Okay, the only thing my nephew was trying to get on the call, and he didn't know which Zoom app to download.
Okay, well, it's the first one. It's the biggest one. And Zoom is the way of the future. So let's make sure everyone gets on Zoom during coronavirus time. So gotcha, brother. Okay?
All right, bro.
This will be recorded on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right,
All right.
thank you.
Go please mute out at the moment. We'll get your questions. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I want to start this off today by sharing with you just how a lot of the corporate updates, I mean, there is talk, but before we start this off, I'm not even rocking frequencies yet, so we're going to get down to focus. That's okay. So if you have a Healy, we like to start these off with all being on the same frequency. It's very amazing when we do so. And 1 second, please. I just got the phone with Carol McMakin, who is on the board of our company, and Rick Fleshman was my last call before you all. And it's beautiful. Carol McMakin will be on my next 2 calls tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. It's going to be a beautiful call with Nassim Hardiam's Art Crystal as well. We're just going to be talking openly about consciousness and frequency, and also just all this fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down to, let's all move over to, we're going to get right into this. So I apologize for seeming like a whole bunch going on, but it has been. Hit concentration acute. So again, when we start these meetings, we start off on the same frequency for those of you that have one of these machines. Okay, let me pump this up. Beautiful. Thank you. Now, you all so this meeting here today, we're going to be talking a lot about the growth and what the company is doing, because as you can sense in my voice right now, I'm not saying I can't handle this. We can all handle what's going on right now, but we have to be patient and really have this energy out there that it's divine timing. If there's a delay in getting a customer service ticket done, we understand that, the universe understands that, but it's about being patient right now. And we all have our needs and wants and desires in life, and Healy's going to help us to be our best so we can enjoy that right there. So I really appreciate all your patience. Okay, the company is hiring a whole bunch more people right now. I spoke to Carson Lane today. Carson informed me that they're hiring people all over corporate. A lot of beautiful things are happening. This thing is getting, the movement is moving so quickly because we have a technology this is a divine opportunity right here, a divine time for us to have all this. I know a lot of you feel this already, especially if you're using the thing, but this device is already moving into the hands of, let's say like coast to coast radio, there's people that are bringing it to that. There's people that are bringing this to David Icke. There's people, we can drop names all day long. It doesn't matter. There's people that are bringing this technology to doctors, to we'll say government officials, talking about how wonderful this technology is. And I want to say that with my whole, excuse me, I don't want to say my or I or anything like this, but my intention with the company is to have these daily calls for you guys 6 days a week. This is my dedication to you all and the team, because it allows us to have a place of talking about how good we feel and giving a little wink and, hey, how good we feel, and also to talk about what's going on, but to maybe mute each other when people need to, because it's very easily in a fast-paced environment for us to go throw things out on social media or do a YouTube video. And right now, today, I'm working with compliance, Javier at Compliance, taking down a lot of my videos. We don't need a lot of content out there. But my training moving forward, what's going to be really beneficial to you all and have a beneficial system for you to share with your people, is when we have these compliance videos by corporate. They don't want testimonial videos online, everyone. I'm just letting you know this right now. So if you could help alleviate the strain, I'm not going to call it stress, I'm going to call it strain on what this is doing with compliance, it'll make Javier even love me all that much more, okay? And our relationship is important because I want them to be able to trust these meetings that we are having, all of us right here, right now, because it's really, really important. I want to see these group Zooms here growing to 1,000+ people. I'm actually, just because we have 20+ people or whatever on this call right now, doesn't mean we're not going to be at hundreds next week and thousands the following week and stuff like this. It's going to happen. I consider myself futurist. I'm really good at analyzing things that are going on in kind of, I'm sure you guys are also, that's why it's led to you to this technology. So, so let me just have a sip of water. Holy smokes. While I'm having a sip of water, I want to go ahead and unmute it for one of you all to talk for a second. So let's go ahead and turn over. Who has something to say real quick here? Holy moly. Someone say something. Someone say something. Tell me how. Unmute someone. Go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
There was a Zoom call yesterday, and I don't even know the name of the gentleman that was doing it, but he said Carolyn McMacken was going to be doing her own thing soon, and that we weren't going to.
Okay, let me just show you a second just for clarification here. Here's Carolyn McMacken texted me at 3:13 p.m. just a few minutes ago before I hopped on this. Actually, it's even beyond that, at 4:23 p.m. right before I hopped on this call with you all, okay? There has been, here, let me explain this. There was, and this is important for the field to know, there was a stress out there, and I understand this because Carol McMacken, I just got thrown right before I hopped on with you guys, okay? She is one of my doctors. I've been treated by Carol McMacken. I've taken a team to meet with her, and I appreciate you really bringing this up because it's really important, especially leading in with what's going on tomorrow, Judy. But there's a difference between hers FSM, which is dual frequency, 2 frequencies at once, compared to Healy, which is 1 frequency at a time, and that's okay. And there's still such new uncharted area because there is thank you. There's more people in there. Thank you. So I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, so my point is this: there's going to be in the future. There's going to be 2-channel. There's going to be 100-channel possibly frequency technologies out there. There could be 1,000 technologies out there. Even with the Healy device, we have a range of over a potential 1 billion frequencies if you think about it, because we have 1.1 hertz to 1 million hertz. Taking that down to the 10th of a decibel, whatever you call it in frequency and math, we're talking about a potential 1 billion hertz. So this is a beautiful thing that we're in right now, this space, and this is why we're drawing such humongous names. You guys, this is a massive global awakening to a whole new frontier that has always been in existence that unites us all, which is frequency. So I will say, and Carolyn is actually having a call with Rick Fleshman right now. Her exact words were with me on the phone is that my conversation, my 45-minute conversation with Carol McMacken earlier on this morning when I dropped my children off at their mama's house was, I let Carol McMacken know that we are working hardcore with compliance and that we're making sure that there is a difference between FSM and our technology, and it's not that one is superior than the other. Frequency is frequency, and there's other combinations of frequencies and frequencies in our programs, for example, that do a whole bunch of frequencies for one specific this or that. Okay, but the thing about it is, Carolyn just doesn't want people saying that right now, that the Healy is FSM, because it is not. So I'll make that very clear. Healy is not FSM 2-channel frequency technology. And that doesn't, again, mean it's worse or better, and no one's saying either is. I just want to make this like emphasize. So when I'm saying things 2 or 3 times, it's just bold, highlight, italicize, star, emoji, hi, whatever. Okay, so anyways, Carolyn, I went ahead today and mended the relationship. And I'm not saying this egotistically. That's exactly Carolyn's words right now, going to Rick Fleshman. They're on a phone call right now, because I brought it back together. Okay. And Rick, and I'm just being very transparent with you, because there was a separation, because Carolyn, some stuff, but right now everything's coming back harmoniously, and it's very important. That's why Carolyn is going to be on 2 of my Zoom calls tomorrow, again, which will be recorded at 8:30 in the morning and 2 p.m. Pacific at SuperhumanRy.com. What's up?
Now?
What's up?
All right.
What?
Oh, no.
Mute it out. Anthony, unmute yourself if you have something to say here. I just want to make sure I'm finalizing with Judy. Judy, are you good there?
Okay, so my question is, are we allowed to use her name and like her examples of what she's done on Facebook and social media?
The best thing to do is just leave off of social media. Just keep it out of there right now, because we're really jumping the gun talking about, like, yes, we do have, there's going to be some stuff going in the future, but right now, just leave it separate. You don't need to mention Carolyn Megan's name. I believe currently, with the board, she was when I was introduced to Healy. The relationship with them is really fortified, especially after this call right now with Rick and her going on. And I'm not trying to like divulge a whole bunch of attention, but it is important for us as field to know what's going on with things. I'm sure you all agree. Good relationships are good. It's good to know when things are cleared up in the field and stuff like that. So my intention with these calls is I want to be dedicated to holding these, 6 days a week for the whole entire worldwide, in helping us and having special guests like Carolyn McMakin will be on our Frequency Freaks, SuperhumanRy's free. It's like a radio show host. Whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is what I'm having fun doing this. All right, you can be here, you not be here. You catch the YouTube, or whatever you want to do. But Carolyn McMakin will be our special guest. Anthony, you keep on muting, bro. I need you to please mute. So that will be our special guest tomorrow. I can't wait till you guys see this. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Good. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate that. So here we all just play on each other's energy and cover what's important. Okay, let's go ahead and bring someone else on. Who would also like to talk? Now I want to give Anthony a choice to talk. He doesn't talk. What do you know about that?
Ryan? Bernice here?
Yes, Bernice. Bernice, what's up, sweetie?
Okay, so if we're talking about the device, are we supposed to be just keeping it to our own personal experiences or those that we've heard from our other team members? But if we put it online, if we're talking to people one-on-one, that's one thing, but just don't put that on Facebook or some public media.
The product is so phenomenal that we don't need to have testimonials in writing. Let's just move at I'm not saying it's a slower pace. It's an energetic, consistent pace where we spend quality time building relationships. Okay. where we spend quality time building a relationship with the closest ones we know that trust us, and stay away from having these testimonials online. If you want to have a phone call with your good friend and tell them how great you feel and stuff, and oh, hey, you know, and stuff like this, but we really want to stick to the point that, number one, this reduces inflammation significantly. That's proven. We can say that. So you can say that all the time. That's completely proven. Number two, increasing cellular production. And don't quote me on, but it's been like 500% is what I heard, but I don't even want, just say increases cellular ATP production. It's that simple right there, okay? So with that being said, let's just on social media, really just have that out there and focus on getting our corporate videos. You know, there's this very sexy video that just came out with my voice on it today. I'm just kidding. My voice is on it. Okay. I'm not saying my voice is sexy, but it's a sexy video. And it is, that video right there is going to open the eyes of people that are receptive to getting the memo right now. Okay. I had a person show up today. It's really important that you have, I'm going to talk about building the business effectively. People don't like to have stuff sprung onto them. And I want to give an example of what happened today. I have one of my business partners upstairs right now, Oleg, and he brings a really nice gentleman over to my home today, Leo, and I don't care dropping names, it's all good, it's irrelevant, okay? And Leo came over, a really nice guy, and he was going to use, let's just change the name to John Doe, okay? So John came over here, and John, what, you know, he never saw a video or anything like this. And here, basically, he shows up to my home wanting to try the technology because Oleg doesn't have a device. And basically he's like, dude, like, what is this? You know, he reads the aura, excuse me, we did the aura reading and stuff, the analysis. And he's like, wait, you're saying my crown chakra is off? Am I going to die? Like, this guy was like, I'm not going to say paranoid, but because he had not been educated, you know, I mean, you can see it as a good thing as well, because he's going into things, you know, Russian, very analytical about things. And he didn't even get a chance to see a video of what exactly this was about before he even stepped foot in my door. So I don't even want to, and I encourage you all not to even engage with someone trying to even get them to try the technology until they get on the same thought pattern and level with you in regards to the education of what this technology is, just by showing a 4-minute video. It's that simple, okay? Bernice, good? Okay, I think I answered your question. Are we good? Okay. Yes, yay, no, maybe so.
Yes, we're good.
Okay, great. Thank you. So let's go ahead and I'm going to keep this rolling, guys. You know, these calls are typically a half an hour to 40 minutes long. Thank you, Bernice. I appreciate you. I still want to see you before you move to Spokane or where the heck you're going, okay? Come over Friday and Saturday night. Everyone, if you're in the Seattle area, I open up my home. We call this the frequency Lions Den get-togethers at my home. My home is open for everyone from 11 o'clock a.m. to 11 p.m. to 2 in the morning Pacific time the following day, depending how much good times we have together. So we have good frequency music. We have ambient lighting here at my home. We have it's a phenomenal vibe. So if you guys have team members are local in the area, they don't got the corona, tell them to come on over. Okay. Anyways, there we go. That's that. So who else would like to say something right now? Brittany's kind of looking at me like she's got something to say. Brittany?
Okay, so I have 3 boys with a terminal illness, and I was thinking about like video blogging about them. Is that okay or no?
So what I would do is this. What I would do with this, Brittany, is, you know, if you want to track their progress, like I had someone with a certain condition, I'll see how I'm kind of really retracting and being like really broad and da-da-da. This is kind of how you want to roll online. Okay. So I'm really kind of coaching you guys about this. Like we're like chiseling a piece of art. We're getting it down a sculpture and getting it more refined to where it's a masterpiece. And this goes in how we present this, because we don't want the thing to fall apart. We're not going to chisel it too hard. We don't want it to fall apart. Well, we want to create a masterpiece. Okay. So this is what I would do, Brittany, in your case is, hey, I would want to, I'm sorry to hear about this, your children. May I ask what's going on?
Well, it's a rare genetic disorder. They're missing an enzyme. It's a terminal illness, lifespan 10 to 15 years. It stores in all their organs and their bones, their brain, until they cognitively decline.
I'm sorry.
So,
have you noticed
my
a decline
oldest,
in him thus far at all?
I'm sorry?
Have you noticed a mental decline in him thus far?
Yes.
Yes.
My oldest is 10. My oldest is 10, and he's on hospice right now. He has declined that much. So,
Gosh, I'm sorry, you know, and I just believe that everything happens for a reason, you know, with things, and I don't mean that in an unsympathetic way. It's like I just am like really feeling like it's your calling to really help as many people in the world, and I think that resonates with you also.
yes, it
You
is.
know, and it's life. This, you know, but who knows what's possible at the same time, right? Like,
Right.
I was
Yep.
in a pretty dark place. For you guys that know my story, and I've retracted, pulled up my stuff offline. But you know, I have one heck of a story myself, and I'll just say that I'm in a better place now to see how proud I'm getting with things. So I wish that for your children. I mean that sincerely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what I would do in that case is I would document that, because you know, if something miraculous did happen, I'm just saying if it did, not saying it's going to, but I'm just saying it'd be nice to have that documentation, just like how I documented really thoroughly what I've gone through in life. Because of how thorough it was, I'm the most documented case in what I went through with where things are going. And there's certain things that will be able, that's words that can come out of people's mouths later down the road, I'll say, with even more studies on the way. So, you know, trust me, I wish we could just go ahead and just jump the gun and be like, hey, this does that or that does that. But we just, we can't. And it's just amazing that we are all we, you know, I don't want to say all we are, but we are frequency, and we're the atoms, and the gap between the atoms, and, you know, what effect that can have on our, so, by the way, I want to apologize about my nipple picture the other day with that clamp on my nipple on that Healy. That's just an inside joke, okay? I had a picture, I had to take that down because of compliance. So don't do that, okay? It was a joke on my Facebook wall. I'm sorry, I'm a really open book, and it was a long, funny story about that. But anyways, so I was saying, just document your story privately is what I do. You have the option on YouTube to make your videos private. And especially when you're talking about improvements, I would keep them private. If it's people that you know personally, and you want to share those videos with them, just don't put it on your social media wall. Okay, there's 3 options when it comes to uploading videos onto YouTube. For those of you that are not aware of this yet, there's private, there's unlisted, and there's public. Okay, private means that no one can see it unless they're like in your present watching it. Unlisted means they can't watch it unless they have your YouTube link. And open or whatever, public, means that everyone in the world can see it, and a lot of people that you may not want to see it. Okay, does that answer your question?
It does. Thank you.
Okay. But I'm looking forward to, like, if you want to privately send me something down the road and it's like a really nice improvement video, I'd love to see that, you know.
Okay.
For sure.
Definitely.
Thank you, Brittany. Good luck with everything. For sure.
Thank you.
To you and your family. So, all right, let me see here. Who else would like to say something? Nice to meet you, Brittany. Okay, nice to meet you.
You as well.
I want to give you at this time, everyone, my phone number. If you would like to take this down, and if you could, we haven't connected, because I want to make sure that you all are on this email thing, and being on the team, I want to make sure that I'm working as effectively as possible to help you and your teams. So get a pen and paper out, please, if you have one in front of you, or text yourself this, or drop me a text, including these things: your full name, your email address, your username, and who your sponsor is, please. Those few things right there, okay? That way, if I'm helping you down the road and I need to send a referral link out, I've got you in my phone with 1,100,000 people that are in my phone, and I can hand out that information to people and be effectively as possible, because that's how fast I need to work, so I can help as many as possible, okay? So, my cell phone number, here you go, is 206-396-9778. Again, that's 206-396-9778. Okay, when you send me your email address, if you just say I request to be on the daily Zoom call thing, I'll add you to the list. So every day when I ship this calendar thing out for the following day for us to have our meetings here, you will get the memo that the call has been here, because it's not always the same time. I like to keep you on your toes. I like you to keep me on my toes. Okay, so let me see here. So please send that over to me. I appreciate that. And so tomorrow's call, everyone, just so you know, with Carol McMakin, this is the one you're not going to want to miss whatsoever. I mean, if I were you, I'd be on the 8:30, and also you're going to learn about some pretty cool stuff. The reason for that first call, heads up, is in regards to Nassim Hariams. This guy is, he is actually, this is going to be dealing with quantum stuff, and also talking with Carol McMakin, talking about quantum is also in frequencies and how it comes together. It's going to be a very interesting non-business. It's kind of like if we were at a fair and we're talking to like another booth and like what they were, you know, and I'm not even saying there's a collaboration there at all, but it's like, it's in the same space. I'm always on a constant state of the study of human consciousness. Like, this is amazing path. And I really foresee, being a futurist, as I consider myself, I foresee, as especially with the Healy as the vehicle here, where we can all partake on this path of truly understanding what consciousness is, and the great minds that come on board on this, the scientists and stuff like this. So that's where I see Healy. And so there's going to be a career, basically, of the ability to make income full time, being involved in something that is like the deepest rabbit hole of your entire lifetime. So yeah, I'll get paid. I like to get paid in a rabbit hole. That sounds like fun, right? How's that? Okay, I'm going to open up to someone else, but very nice meeting you once again, Brittany, okay?
Hey, Ryan. Terry here.
What's up, Terry?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, phenomenal.
I can see. So we are speaking with different types of medical practitioners. So your kind of suggestions on the types of things, because instead of just one of the regular videos, something more for, you know, for the practitioners. We want it to look more professional.
Sunscreen on that nice beach that you're at right now. Non-toxic sunscreen.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. You are not on a beach though, right? Because it looks like your hair is actually moving.
Oh, I wish I was. No, this is just, you know, I need a haircut.
It actually makes your hair actually look like it's like flickering with the palm trees in the background. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm imagining that.
So that's beautiful. Yes. So when you're talking to practitioners, if I understood your question correctly, I got so, drawn into the beach there. Sorry about that. Terry, you are saying like what information to share with practitioners, correct?
Yeah, we've had our first conversation and they want to know more. So I want to make it professional enough in things that they want to see, not something different than you would show just a normal person.
Yes. So I'm working really close to this phenomenal lady, Siv, and her husband. They're very extremely artistic, and they're helping make the company videos and helping with this new website that you may have seen that just came out and stuff like this. And I foresee that our, obviously, I mean, Rick will tell you, Fleshman, he'll say, you know, we've got the worst back office out there. I'm sure we can all agree it sucks, straight up. Like we are completely redoing things right now. There's some very big, we have the funding to do things properly, and there's going to be on the back end phenomenal improvements taking place immediately here. You know, immediate customer service, maybe not as fast as you want to, but it's happening. I know you've had some complications. I get that. One second, I'm pulling the group chat out here right now. But my point is, Terry, is that we will have their new websites. I think are going to be so dang sexy. It don't matter if you're a network marketer or you're a pursuing doctors or celebrities or professional athletes or anything like that. It's going to be so tasty looking that they're just not gonna be able to say no. So I think that should be the intention. I think that's where they're headed for sure. But other things that I would send them is, you know, we do have the, I need to put this into a PDF. Maybe this is something you and I, Terry, can work on. And it is in the back of the manual that shows the different studies involving frequencies, what it's done there. So maybe that's a good starting point.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Okay. I'm still trying to perfect a really good template email. Now that I've had to take a lot of videos offline, we want to simplify things and have a universal, simple message that we can convey very easily to no matter who it is that we're pursuing.
And how is that, the YouTube, you know, you were doing it to promote and get traffic. We're not able to do those. How will that change that, doing that?
Sure, great question. So we're going to stick to corporate approved videos. And these videos that I'm doing with you all right now with this on a daily basis, I'm going to have these reviewed because they have decided because that the corporate and the owners of Healy have told Javier over at corporate to basically be full-time watching Ryan, monitoring my stuff, because I do put out a lot of content. I've got 8,000 people in the team as a top recruiter, and I want to produce content. I'm not saying it's a brag. It's the level. It's just where I'm working at speed-wise here, and how effectively I want to be, and how much I want to contribute to the company and keep it as professional as possible. And keep those R-rated pictures off the line there. So, anyways, just like Rick Fleshman does his weekly calls, love him. This is how it kind of fell into this. So we want these calls to be also a place that are, gone through, and corporate says, cool, release it to the people. Here people are talking about, like Brittany's talking about this situation. You get a feel of the vibe of what's going on exactly without, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. It's good seeing you for sure. Can't wait to come back down to Portland. I'm sure we'll be doing something very soon. Hopefully we'll try to organize some with Carolyn now that things are kind of coming together nicely. So I think we should get something organized down there right away now that things are getting healthier out there,
Yeah, it sounds all exciting. So yeah, get back to where we can mingle.
The sunshine comes out and washes away all the rain. So yes, wonderful. Anything else about that at all, Terry, or tell your husband hello for me?
I will, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, have a margarita for me at that beach, all right?
I already did.
Ooh, nice. A double, I hope. Or a triple. All right. So anyways, that's cool. Thank you, Terry. Okie dokie. Let's see who else we have in this group. I'm going to look at for faces. I got What's up, brother? I see you. I see. Who else we got here? We got Anna. What's up, Anna? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Had a great day yesterday, and it's good. Talked to a chiropractor today, and I really need training on what happens with chiropractors if they want to become like the Healy providers. How can we answer those questions to them?
I think that whole entire Healy, whatever that is, I think that is, it could potentially depend country to country is what I'm thinking initially here. And I may be wrong about that here. So I think it's just going to, I see that there's some things that you could fill out in the back of the office there or something like that for some kind of compliance, or I don't know. I haven't done that at all. That's a good question. My Lisa, and I don't know the answer to it. So maybe we can put that in the Facebook group. Whenever we have questions that I can't answer or we can't get answered here, guys, if you would put them in our Facebook group, and also make sure that you're in the Telegram group. But I just personally, I don't like to scroll through a bunch of Telegram stuff, but you want to make sure that you're in that Telegram group. So if you're not in that Telegram group, I'm going to put the link to that Telegram group right now below you guys in this Facebook chat. I want to make sure that you guys are in this. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, so in the Facebook chat, the chat down below here, I'm going to put the Telegram. Give me 1 second, please. Healy USA Corporate, the Telegram group memo is going to be there, and we're going to go ahead and put here. So I want to make sure you guys are in here. Make sure that you're in this group, and also sure that you're in the official Facebook group also. I think we're now at like 2,100. Okay. And there's that, guys. Perfect. So I like to do this every call. We're going to synchronize up and do this together just as a fun exercise whenever it feels right. And so if you all have the ability to go, this is something productive and small that you can do every single day and that we can do together to really help. We want to see our Facebook group grow tremendously. I'm going to go ahead and turn on a screen share, and I'm going to show you guys something here. I'll give you 1 second to get here. We're almost done with this call, everyone. We're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. Frequency. Okay, let me go ahead and go here. Frequency. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, give me 1 second here. Holy moly. Okay, I'm just trying to close out, make sure there's okay, give me 1 second, please. I want to go to a screen share right now real quick. And if you guys would all go to the Facebook group real fast, we're going to do this every time. It's a 30-second practice, and go to the Frequency Health Energy Technology group. Please, everyone go there. If you can do this on your smartphone also. I think while you're on the Zoom link with me right now. So I'm going to go to share screen. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Every day, if you could also have your guys' team members do this, that would be very helpful. So once you guys are in this group, oh my goodness, let me see here. So many chat messages. I wish these things would just go down, go down. Okay, good gracious. Good gracious. So my point is this. Let me scroll up here because these are just, wow. All right, so here, what we're gonna do for 30 seconds, guys, I'm gonna set the alarm clock on my phone right now, and we're gonna go for 30 seconds here, 0 and 30. When I hit the start button, on the side here, it says invite, 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 invite. You can see we're at 2351 members right now. For 30 seconds, on the count of 5, we're gonna go and hit invite, 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 and we're not even gonna pay attention who we're inviting because they have the chance to come in here or not. This is gonna be per your suggestion. So here we go. I'm hitting start now. I'm just inviting, 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 inviting. And what I'll do is I'll pop up more for you. Okay, see it brings up more over time. Here you go. It's gonna bring up more. And you can scroll around and just see these invites here. Just keep inviting people. And I don't know, usually it has like, it seems like it's like a little slow right now. Maybe you guys are having more, oh, here we go. So enter names, so you can invite these people into the group. So just, if you click on here, it seems like it just kind of auto-populates. Let me see. You know, you can just go ahead. There we go. 30 seconds done. So hopefully you guys had the chance to invite at least 10 people there. If just one person joined today and we have 100 people watch this call, you can do the math very quickly here. But soon we have 1,000 plus people on this call. No question about it. So thank you for that energy there, everyone. Okay. Let me see. We are now at 40 minutes into this. I'll go ahead and open up for 1 or 2 more people, and then we'll just close things out for today. I hope you guys found this Zoom wonderful. And so anyone else has something to say right now? Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and bring on, let me see here. Let's go ahead and bring on, excuse me. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go get in the screen share real fast. Bear with me for a second. Let me go ahead and just, oh, so many things here. Let me stop sharing the screen. I apologize. Here, who's this Jennifer Aniston girl here? I see it. I see there's a girl here in here that looks kind of like Jennifer Aniston. Let's bring her in. That'd be Ren. Are you there, Ren? Here's Tony Goddard. Ren. Hello.
Oh, hi, I'm here.
There's Jennifer Aniston. I'm just playing with you. What's going on there?
Well, I started a private Facebook group to help funnel prospects because I found every time I was talking to somebody, I shared the same information and I was confusing myself with everything everywhere. So to keep it organized, I started a Facebook group and just went through my Facebook list and invited everybody.
Okay.
And it worked like a charm and I got a lot of interest and still going. But I'm wondering with compliance laws and like some things I shared your video and then I saw it was switched to private.
Right.
And now that's not working.
That video is actually working right now. I'm getting confirmation. My apologies about that one we just released today. It should be absolutely fine. There, the one with Steve Jobs, that kind of type thing, right? With my voice in it.
Yep.
Okay, so that should be good to go. If you guys could give me till tomorrow, you know, instead of trying to take this video and upload it, or if you do, go ahead and keep it private. But let me confirm that everything's all compliant because there's so much momentum at the top of the management and stuff, and making sure that we do things right. And I'm trying to move fast at cutting edge light speeds for all of us, but at the same time not upsetting anyone. And I was actually told by Siv, who created this video, that it was time to release it, and from my understanding she was in touch with Dirk. So but I just, you know, everyone is like, you know, some people even get upset that I got this video before anyone else. You know, I don't deal with these kind of mentalities at all. I'm focused on doing great things for all of you. And so we have, as Rick and I were talking on our last call, Rick Fleshman, you know, right before I had the phone call, Carol McMakin, right before I hopped on this call, you know, we're growing this company in a very efficient, energetic way, and we have to be respectful. This is a culture of where we learn to really be in tune with other people's frequency vibrations, and we only harm ourselves when we inflict, like, you know, anything else other than positivity in a way, you know, or in an uncaring way onto other people. So it's does that help, Ren?
Yeah, I was just wondering if that avenue is still okay as far as it's a private group, that counts the same thing as
That's
clients.
that's fine. Ren. The biggest thing is that you don't have the word Healy in it. Okay. And I would leave out anything that's talking about, let's say, in medicine. Don't say medicine. Don't say heal. Don't say treat. Don't call it therapy. I call them sessions, this kind of thing. So that's why our Facebook group is like this. But when you're putting those people in this group, just make sure that you're not hogging them, that you're like, hey, well, do you want to be with the big corporate group also? Because I think it's important to have about that. But I think it's a great strategy that you're utilizing there. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Does anyone else have anything else to say before you go ahead and wrap this call up? And this call will be vented tonight, and it will be available at the latest by tomorrow morning. That's what you can expect on these calls moving forward, everyone. Okay. So I'll do my best to have it out by midnight, if not by morning. And that's going to be Javier and my understanding how things are going to move forward on that note for communication. Okay. Let me see. Chat. We have a chat box. Does anyone else have anything to say? Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. I think that's all. Well, Aaron, come on over, brother. See you, buddy. Aaron.
I'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow I'd like to come by for a few hours. I've got a few guys enrolling this afternoon.
Hey, Aaron, why don't you just tell everyone in the field about, what it's like with having these get-togethers and kind of the vibe at my home when we have this, so they can maybe start kind of, as they build their business, have this kind of thing going on at their home as well right now.
Absolutely. I think it really helps to show people that this isn't just a little side hustle or a little, trinket you carry around, but this is something that you incorporate into your life, that the people you have around you and or not you specifically necessarily, but the people that we have around us really embody this whole mission as well. And that it's consistent across the board. They can come and get immersed in the Healy world and the healing vibe that's going on over there, and leave feeling motivated and inspired. And anyone you bring with you as a recruiting tool gets to see that this is more than just a small piece of our lives, that this is something that is a consistent vibe and throughout everything that we're doing. And that's really important to representing something as authentic. It's consistent. So that's one thing I've really enjoyed about coming over there, is I see this is a mesh through all parts of your life and through the people that are coming around. It seems like we're attracting similar-minded people, and that's great, because as we get together, we resonate together and create something powerful, more powerful than just by ourselves.
So you'd say the vibe is pretty cool over here then, huh?
It's very, very inspiring, yes.
Got some good friends coming out right now. You guys, I got to take this call. Thank you so much for being here today. Appreciate you all. Love you all. And we'll all talk soon, okay? See you tomorrow. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.